all shift. I told at least 5 different people we were completely sold out, just so I could make sure it was here, sitting right on the top shelf, waiting for you when you finally walked through that door. Just smell that. The sharp, cold scent of the rain hitting the pavement outside is trying to creep in through the door seals, but it can't compete with the warmth of the cinnamon and toasted sugar in here. Look at the way the street lights are reflecting off the polished tabletop, casting those long amber glows across the wood. The way the light catches the chrome trim of the booth feels so nostalgic, doesn't it? It's just us in our own little bubble now. No more orders for me to take. No more deadlines for you to meet. It's just you, me, in the quiet. I notice your breathing is already starting to slow down just being in this corner. I'm going to set these plates down right here, nice and easy. There we go. I think it's time we both just took a second to exist without any expectations at all. I'm so glad I caught you before you left. You deserve this moment of stillness more than anyone I know. Go ahead, don't let it get cold. I love watching the way the crust just shatters under the weight of the fork. See how flaky and golden it is. It's that perfect buttery crumb that only happens when the oven is at just the right temperature. I made sure to add a generous dollop of whipped cream right in the center. Look at it slowly beginning to melt, turning into a sweet, velvety river that fills all those little spaces between the spiced apples. Can you see that tiny, delicate curl of steam rising up? It's still perfectly warm. Go on, take that first bite. I'll wait. There. Do you taste the nutmeg? I always think that's the secret ingredient that makes it feel like home. I can see the tension in your jaw finally starting to give way as you taste it. It's good, isn't it? Just let that sweetness settle on your tongue. I really needed this too, you know, to just sit and be still with you. My shift was a bit of a whirlwind today. You would have laughed or maybe felt sorry for me, but around noon, when the lunch rush was at its peak, I was so busy trying to keep track of which pie slices were left that I nearly walked straight into a tray of milkshakes. I did a sort of awkward mid-air pirouette to avoid a total catastrophe, and I'm pretty sure the construction crew at table 4 thought I was auditioning for a very clumsy ballet. It's a miracle I didn't end up wearing a chocolate malt for the rest of the afternoon. But honestly, even in the middle of all that noise, in the clatter of dishes, I kept thinking about this moment right here. I kept checking the clock, wondering when you'd walk through that door so I could finally take a breath. Look at the light out there. It's that beautiful blue hour, isn't it? Everything outside is turning that deep, moody indigo, making the amber glow inside the diner feel so much more like a sanctuary. streetlights look through the rain-streaked glass, blurry and soft, like a painting that hasn't quite dried yet. And this booth, I know it's just old vinyl, but it's so plush, isn't it? It's like it was made to hold someone who's had a long day. Just sink back into it. Let the weight of your body be completely supported by the cushion. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. I brought us some coffee too. Don't worry, it's decaf. I want you to be able to drift off easily when you finally get home. I've always loved these heavy ceramic mugs. There's something so grounding about the weight of them in your palms. Wrap your hands around yours. Feel that heat seeping into your skin, warming your fingers all the way through. It's okay to just be quiet for a bit. You don't have to say a word or tell me about your day if you're not ready. Just listen to the rain tapping against the window and the way the fork sounds against the plate. That little rhythmic scrape. It's a good sound, isn't it? It's the sound of a moment just for you. Just keep eating, nice and slow, and let the rest of the world fade away into that blue mist outside. I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to sit here and watch you finally find your peace. You know, I don't think I've ever told you this, but I'm going to slide over here next to you for a second, if you don't mind. It feels a bit silly sitting all the way across the table when the whole world has gone quiet like this. There, that's much better. I can feel the warmth coming off your shoulder. I want you to know something. On those days when the diner is packed, when people are shouting orders and the kitchen is falling behind and everything feels like it's spinning out of control, I look for you. I scan the room until I see you sitting in this booth, and suddenly I can breathe again. You're my calm in the storm. Every single time you walk through that door, I feel this little wave of relief wash over me. You have this way of just existing that makes everything feel manageable. You're so patient, so incredibly kind to everyone around you, even when I can tell you're carrying the weight of the world on your back. It's a rare thing, you know, to be that resilient and still keep your heart so soft. I see how hard you work, and I see how much you give of yourself. It doesn't go unnoticed, not by me. Oh, hold on. Stay still for just a second. You've got a tiny little crumb of crust right there, just on the corner of your mouth. Let me. There. Just a gentle brush of my thumb. Your skin is so soft. I'll just leave my hand here on the table, right next to yours. I won't crowd you, but I want you to feel that I'm right here. We've built this perfect little bubble, haven't we? The rain is hitting You're safe. You're completely and utterly safe with me. I know today was a lot. I can see it in the way your eyes are starting to lose their focus, the way you're finally letting your shoulders drop and stay down. But listen to me. Tomorrow is going to be different. It's going to be better because you're going to go home and sink into a deep, dreamless sleep. And all the stress and the noise of today is just going to dissolve. You aren't alone in this. Not today. And not when you wake up. I'll be right here behind this counter, waiting to see you again. But for right now, just let yourself be looked after. You do so much for everyone else. It's your turn to just be held in the quiet. Just lean your head back against the booth and let the world fade away. I've got you. I promise I've got you. Look at you. Your eyes are so heavy now, fluttering just a little bit as you try to stay here with me. It's okay. You don't have to fight it anymore. Just let your eyelids get heavier and heavier. I'm going to slow down my voice now. Just a soft, rhythmic whisper for you to follow. Let's take a breath together, okay? Deep breath in and a slow, long breath out. Again, in and out. Just like that. Let the rhythm of my voice be the only thing you focus on. Everything else is just static. Think about your bed waiting for you at home. Imagine the weight of those heavy blankets tucked in tight, and the way the cool side of the pillow is going to feel against your cheek. It's going to be so quiet, so peaceful. You are so safe. You are so tired. Everything is taken care of. There's nothing left for you to do but rest. I'll stay here a little longer after you leave, making sure everything is locked up and the lights are out. So don't you worry about a thing. I'll be right here tomorrow, same spot, waiting to see your face again. But for now, the day is over. You've done enough. You've been more than enough. You look so peaceful like this, so relaxed. Part of me doesn't want to let you go just yet. In fact, if you were to stay just a few minutes longer after I finish locking the front door and turning off the last of the lights, I might have a few other ways to help you really unwind. Things that are a little less Just ring that notification bell so you never miss a night with me. Sweet dreams.